Sports to the Bone family, back at it again with another video. Thank you all for tuning in. Yes, my people. Well, it seems as if the T20 fans will continue to get their entertainment. Yes, this time potentially by some of the youngest and brightest coming out of the Caribbean. We see where the likes of Joel Andrew, Alec Arthenis, Kadeem Alain, and quite a few more youngsters have submitted their names into the South Africa T20 League auction. Yes, so it's a possibility that these guys will be taking part in that league. Based on what we're seeing, about 28 of our Caribbean players have submitted their names. So we're going to give you some more info on that. Plus, we're going to be talking CWI and Antigua and Barbuda Falcons. We see where CWI, they have accepted the apology that was sent out by Antigua and Barbuda Falcons. Not only have CWI accepted that apology, but they have actually shed some light on what happened. We see where CWI, they are saying that, Justin Graves, he did his assessment, and upon arrival at the Antigua and Barbuda Falcons camp, he should have undergone another assessment and then carry on some physiotherapy session, right? Some you should be going through PT. But based on what they're saying, that assessment wasn't done, and only one PT session was conducted. Gonna give you all the information on that, my people. Just give a listening ear until the end and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. All right, let's start off with this story coming out of CWI, and then we'll talk about those players that are expected to, those players that will be a part of the South Africa T20 League auction, right? So, taking this one from the Jamaica Observer, right? So it says CWI confirmed that following the CWI confirmed that following the final ODI against Pakistan on August 12, Dr. Dennis Bayam, CWI's lead physiotherapist, submitted the relevant medical documentation to both the Leeward Islands franchise, right? It's where Justin Graves is contracted, and to the Falcons medical team. It went on to say that report detailed Graves' fitness clearance after a July 20 MRI scan, as well as an Achilles issue sustained on August 6th, which had restricted his bowling workload. He goes on to say CWI further explained that all players must undergo medical assessment by their franchises medical staff before the start of a tournament. They say Graves joined the Falcons on August 13th, at which point an assessment should have been conducted and physiotherapy sessions scheduled. They go on to say, however, CWI has since confirmed that no such assessment took place and Graves received only one physiotherapy session during the opening 3 weeks of CPL action. And you see these people come out answering CWI under the bus about how CWI didn't do this and do that. I tell you, that is why it's good as an organization to cross your T's and dot your I's, because if CWI didn't do things from their end, you would hear how much they are sabotaging the player's career, and it's because he's not from here or there why CWI is trying to sabotage the player and all sorts of things. So this is what this CWI CEO Chris Daring had to say. So he said, this is him. And I quote, "We take great pride in the professionalism and expertise of our sports science and medicine unit." He said, who consistently ensure that player welfare remains the highest priority. All right. He said, our protocols are designed to protect athletes and enable seamless handover across all levels of competition. He went on to say, we also reaffirm the close working relationship shared between CWI and the CPL. The CPL continues to be one of our most important events, energizing cricket across the region, and a success story for Cricket West Indies that we support with pride. Right, so that is what the CEO is saying. So the article finishes. It says CWI reiterated its commitment to working closely with all CPL franchises, including the Antigua and Barbuda Falcons, as part of its mission to strengthen the future of West Indies cricket. End quote. Right? So I guess all is forgiven where that is concerned, and they are now moving on, which is good. Which is good. They definitely want to know that the players are not, the players don't fall victim to any back and forth of this sort. So that is good. Now, talking about players, quite a few of our young and upcoming players, they have entered their names into the t20 League, right? The t20 League. So taking this again from the Jamaica Observer, the headline says, King, Seales, Joseph lead list of 28 West Indies players in South Africa T20 auction, or T20 auction. So it says, explosive opener Brandon King and fast bowlers Jayden Seales and Shamar Joseph are among 28 West Indians set to go under the hammer in the T20 auction, which will take place on September 9th. Right, so that is what they are saying. Now, a total of 541 players have entered the auction ahead of season 4, which goes off on December 26th. So these are some of the names here, my people. So they say other notable names. In there we have the likes of West Indies Test Vice Captain Jamel Warrican. We have Casey Carty, Alec Arthanes, Johnson Charles, Goody Kishmoti. We have Matthew Ford, Mikel Louis, and Joel Andrew. Right? Those are some of the players that they have listed. I was trying to go through and see if I could find all the players, but I don't see where they have all of them listed. All right, let me give you some more. So it's a rising stars: Kadeem Alain, Shakir Paris, Hyoan Lane, Dominic Drakes, and Raymond Simmons will also be hoping to be picked by one of 6 franchises. So, right, very, very interesting there, my people. They say they have about 300 South Africans entering, and they have 300 South Africans entering and a total of 241 overseas players. Yes, and they are all fighting for 25 available slots, right? So 241 overseas players fighting for 25 available slots. Now, when it comes on to the South Africans, they have 300 of them in auction, and they are fighting for 59 spots. So that is what they're saying here, my people. So quite a few of our youngsters have decided to enter there. So let us see how it will work out, my people. Big up on yourself.